Hey everyone, I'm gonna be going live with Carter's Creation. It's actually his podcast, and we're really just gonna be talking about my journey with Color Me Core, of course. Hey,
We doing the same thing. What's up?
hey.
What's up?
Let me get my little thing back here. Okay,
I had to adjust myself too. Like, wait a minute, let me see what's going on.
make sure they can see my list.
Right, seen that back there.
Oh,
I see. What's up? What's up? Look, thank you for doing that for me. We had to switch it around because I was having some technical difficulties. But
it happens. It happens.
so look,
Hey everyone.
so basically for those people who's in here watching a little people, this is my podcast, Sir Spotlight Podcast with Chef Carter. I'm a I own Carter's Creations here in Atlanta as the event planner and catering service, and I started my podcast basically during the pandemic. It was not a lot going on as far as event wise, and I wanted to showcase other small business owners that's out here doing it as well, and give them a platform to tell the people about what products they have and different services they have. Why I asked Core. So then I asked Core to be one of the guests to come in and talk to some of my supporters and my following, and give her an opportunity to tell a little more about her brand, and probably get into her business a little bit, and see what she got going on, know how deep she want to go. But I'm just gonna jump right into it if you down.
I'm down.
Okay, so
I'm gonna
first
open.
tell us about um like introduce like Color Me Core. What is Color Me Core?
Color Me Core is a hair extension line. I sell bundles and I sell wigs, 100% virgin hair. Um, Currently, I have five textures. I have straight body wave, deep curly, pineapple wave, and then I have tropical deep wave as well. Um, That's pretty much it. I just really, as a woman, I just like to, of course, make other women feel good about themselves. So I really didn't get into it as a passion, but as it continued on, it became a passion.
So how long you been in business?
I've been in business a total of 2 years.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So when you initially started Color Me Core, like how did you initially? I know you just said it wasn't an initial passion. So what was the turning factor to say, I want to make a profit off of this? Like, how did you just initially start your business?
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little background. So I quit my job in September of 2015. I quit my job. When I quit my, and the reason when I quit my job in September of 2015, I didn't have any type of hustle, but I knew it was just another way out. So me and one of my friends, we started baking. We started baking my strawberry crunch cakes. Well, first we baked the strawberry crunch cake. We put it on social media on Facebook, and it just everyone just started asking about, can we make it? At first, we were just like, no. Then we seen all the inquiries, so we accepted them. As we continued to bake, we grew more clientele. So I seen that I didn't have to have a job to make a living, basically. So I knew one day that I wasn't going to have to work for anyone. And that's what I wanted for myself once I seen that I didn't have to have a job to make a living. After that, stopped baking crunch cakes. And actually, May, this is 2020, May 2017, I went to California and I had this curly hair in my head. And everyone kept asking me, like, where did you get your hair from? Where did you get your hair from? And my mind just automatically went into, oh, I can have it instead of sending them to somewhere else. I can actually have the product. So that's when I went into actually trying to find someone to purchase hair from to be able to actually have the product myself. And
So
it
let
all
me
just,
so let me ask you this: was the hair that you was wearing, was that the same people that you decided to purchase your hair for your company from?
no, it wasn't. It was a different company that was already established. It wasn't. I purchased my curly hair from her hair company. Um, but I didn't go to her as a wholesale. I went to someone else that already had an established business, just like her, but they were more convenient because they were local.
Okay. Okay.
Now,
So
now I have my own. I have my own hair vendor. Like I actually have a hair vendor. I don't go through a third party anymore.
it is you. It is
Hmm.
you.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's real bossy. So listen, your support system, the whole basis of this podcast is geared around support. And I'm sure, I know for a fact that everybody has some kind of support system or somebody backing them with whatever it is that they're doing. What does your support system look like, and how has it helped you in your journey?
Okay, well, my support system is family, my closest family, which is my father, my mother, my niece, my brother, and then I have friends as well that support me. One of my friends is Ariel. She's actually been here since day one. When I initially first started selling hair, even when I was going through the established hair business, she still purchased hair from me, no question. As to this day, she still purchases she's actually been here since day one. When I initially first started selling hair, even when I was going through the established hair business, she still purchased hair from me, no question. As to this day, she still purchases hair from me. Um, Honestly, like with me opening up in the mall, I've actually seen that because at first, when I was selling hair, I was just doing pre-orders. So they would come to me, tell me what they want, and then I would order it for them and get it sent to them. But now, since I'm more in the public, it's a lot different because I'm a mother. I'm a new mother.
Right.
Um, and I need like more help because I'm still trying to figure things out myself with also being a business owner. So I have a kiosk in the mall, in Valdosta Mall, and
Right.
I opened November 15th of 2019. Um, and they
Bet.
have season like I'm at the mall from what 10 to 9. So Monday through Sunday, and then I'm sorry, Monday through Saturday, and then on Sunday it's from 1 to 6. So with being away from my child as much as I am, of course, I need people to, go get her when she's sick or just anything, pick her up from daycare, bathe her, get her ready for bed. Whatever I need, they're there. Basically, I don't have any type of. She did go to daycare at first, but of course, she's not in daycare anymore. But
Okay.
with the pandemic going on because I'm not open right now, but I will be physically open June 1st again. At
Okay, yeah, I definitely wanted to get into a little bit of like what you had to go through, far as everybody. She has a kiosk in the mall in the city that she lives in, Valdosta, Georgia. And so, what did you have to go through, far as closing wise and different procedures or new things you got to go through to even reopen whenever that is?
Okay, so basically, the only thing that they're actually asking for is that me and my employees we wear masks, gloves, have hand sanitizers, and then they're going to get a shield at my kiosk so that it's basically it's not going to be a shield. I'm sorry, it's going to be a pole for the 6 feet rule. So
Okay,
basically, and we won't be able to service you unless you have a mask as well, even if we're 6 feet apart. So that's the only thing that's going to be different as of now. Things can change, but as of now, those are the only procedures that we're going to have to take.
okay.
Did you feel
Sorry about that.
like I think your service went out.
It went out. I can
I
hear
said
you.
your party.
I heard you. It
Oh,
was a
okay,
little
okay.
choppy. I I I heard everything. I'm on my wrong page. I didn't even realize that. But
But I'm
what's the
happy about
better page?
it. At first, kind of scared and skeptical, but I feel like as long as we take the necessary precautions, we'll be fine.
So you was skeptical about reopening on the date that they gave you, or just reopening period?
No, on the date that they gave we reopened the beginning of May. I think it was May 5th. It was before Mother's Day. The mall reopened itself, but yeah, I was a little skeptical about reopening.
Yeah,
A little better about it, like doing my research and everything. It's just basically just taking those necessary precautions. I feel like we'll be fine.
right. You got to. Um, and it probably won't be like overwhelming anyway, far as because even though things are open here in Atlanta, but I still think that people are taking their time to really go out in full force. Like it's people out, but they ain't out like they been.
Right.
Yeah. So
And
earlier, what?
Jimmy, actually, my online store has actually been getting me through this pandemic. Even a lot of young ladies, they still will message me on my business Facebook page, Instagram Facebook page. I'll meet them at the mall. But my online orders has like took a real turnaround since this pandemic. So I'm
That's
happy I did my website. I invested in my website in December, but since I had a physical location, I was so convenient. A lot of
mhm.
come to the mall, but now my hair is I've sent hair to Fort Lauderdale, Atlanta, Adel, which is a small town close to Valdosta, Thomasville. So since this pandemic, I can say I have my online store and being able to promote my business in a different way.
Yeah, I know. Once you know, when you first had got your website, um, by having a physical location, more people was probably, I'm assuming, would go to before they would go to the mall and pick up the hair. But
Exactly.
being that the situation we in with coronavirus and the pandemic going on, everybody doing everything online. People buying their groceries, they motherfucking cus cleaning supplies. They buying everything online.
Mm.
So I can see how that boosts. Go ahead. I see you got something going on.
I Hey Ashley, go to my website, love. It's 3 to 5 days to ship. 3 to 5 days. Go to my website, colormecora.com.
So I wanted to talk a little bit more about you being a new mom. Mother's Day was just the other week, and like you have really a lot going on. Like you're a mom, you're a business owner, you run a location, a physical location. You have the online store. You are aunt and like a second mom to your oldest niece,
Yeah.
right? And so, and then you're a girlfriend. Like you got a
Yep.
significant other. Shout out to Goop. Um, but so how you balance all of that you got going on? You know what I mean? Like, what your regular day life be? How you balance all of that?
It's hectic, but what I've learned over the past couple months is that you have to take time out for yourself. So you can't let yourself get overwhelmed with business, family. Just you have to you can't forget about self. It's very important to keep self as a priority because when you have so much going on in life, you can tend to forget about self. And I was there. So what I do now is I really just have more structure in my business. I only answer questions during certain business hours of the day now. Even if I am available, it's just my time to be to myself and regroup and gain things back for me. Um, like when I wake up in the morning from like 8 to 12, that's really on a normal day. That's just my time with my daughter. She's getting ready for breakfast every morning. We're reading, going over things, schoolwork, and then it's nap time. So when she goes to sleep around noon, I'm answering questions from if they if they send me a message like after business hours, which usually I answer questions between noon and 7 every day. Anything after 7 o'clock, I usually don't answer questions after 7 o'clock. I try not to. And the reason why is because you just have to give yourself that time. Because when
That's
I was overwhelmed and I really didn't know. Like I was just like, what am I supposed to do? I don't want to disappoint my customers, but at the same time I have to stay healthy for myself.
right.
So it was a battle, but I had to learn that I had to keep myself first.
So I
And
want
it's
to say it's a couple of things that I'm pretty sure you already know, but the viewers probably don't know that we have in common. Um, Sibling wise, we both have four. It's four of us. Our mom both have four kids.
yep.
Mom both had two boys and two girls, and unfortunately, we both have lost a brother and a sister. So if the tables was different and things happened a different way, and your brother or sister was here today, what kind of support or help do you think they would be in your business right now? Like, do you think they'd be involved in some kind of way? And then, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby.
It's fine. But yes, I definitely think they were I really didn't really get a chance to know my brother like that because I was so young. But from the stories that I get about him, I know he was really protective about his sisters. So I'm sure he would have been involved in some type of way. Now my sister, she was like a fashionista. She was getting her hair done every week. Like Benita used to get her hair done every Friday. It wasn't a Friday that she wasn't in Richard chair. So I know she would have been probably doing hair. She probably would have been doing my hair. She probably would have been modeling, you know what I'm saying, working up there, putting on lace fronts and stuff at the kiosk because that's what I really want. I wish I had someone up there putting on lace fronts because a lot of girls always ask me like, "Do you put them on? Do you put them on?" So I always think about like if she was here because like lace fronts in Georgia, well in Valdosta, it's something new. But where we're from in Broward, we my sister was wearing lace fronts in 2009, 2010. So she would have been a perfectionist at putting those on by now. You know what I'm saying? It would have been years on where she would have had under her belt with experience. So I know she would have been able to lay these frontals. And yeah, I really feel like it would have been so much better, if she was here, especially like with just having that genuine support, because it's so hard to trust people. Like that's why I'm so thankful for my friend, because like I was saying, like with me starting off at the mall, I didn't have like a secure payment system. Now I do, but I didn't. I just had a safe lockbox. I didn't have an inventory system put up, but now I do. But I can just imagine just having a stranger up there. It's so easy for them to rob us. You know what I'm saying? Like take money, take inventory, just take anything. So it's so hard to trust people when you're so early on, because you can lose thing and it can put you, back so far. So I'm truly grateful that I have one by my side that is genuine and 100% honest and has been behind me since day one.
Yeah, I met her before. She's a sweetheart. And that is definitely true. Like because starting out, you don't know everything. You figure out a lot of things as you go from help
That
from others or whatever. But so I definitely can see how that could have been a bad situation had you not had the people that you do have around you.
yeah, even
So
my boy, he helps out a lot. If I need him to go up there, he's up there. If if I'm up there and Ariel can't come, just so happen, and he has to go get the baby, however it goes, he's always there. Everyone, my family, all my family and my friends are very supportive when it comes down to my business. And one thing, they don't look for anything, and that's like genuine love and support, especially when you're so early in on your business, because you put so much out. Like I didn't realize how much, once I wanted an actual brand, because like I said, it wasn't an actual passion at first, but when it became a passion, I wanted to get thank you cards, I wanted to get color me core bags, I wanted my brand to be pretty much everywhere. When they look at their hair, I want them to remember color me core, like, period.
but that probably wraps up pretty much all that I had. I want you to like plug in it. I know Black was telling me that you had some flash sales going on, and
I,
you did
I
really well.
did. One thing I want to say is, as when you're starting off early, in your business, don't be scared to give stuff away, because you have to give people a chance to trust you. You have to give people a chance to trust you, to want to support you. A lot of people feel like they don't get a lot of support, but they quit so fast. I learned that consistency is like the key. Like you can't give up so easily. And because success, it doesn't come easy. You have to put in work for it.
Yep.
So a lot of people think, it just happens overnight, but it doesn't. I had a $55 bundle sale 2 weeks ago. I can't remember the exact day. I think it was May 8th or May 9th. I think it was May 9th. And I was just grateful, because that within that week I had made like $2,000. And with everything going on, it's really, something that I don't take for granted at all. Like I don't take it for granted. So I just posted it, and I'm just feeling. I'm sorry, someone was calling me. But
Yeah.
they support. They don't have a problem with supporting me, whether I'm having a sale or not. So let me drop a sale. So I dropped a $55 bundle sale for any length, any texture, length 12 to 30, and
Okay.
I dropped my sale at 2 o'clock p.m. and it's supposed to end it at 12. well, midnight, but it took me a while to change the prices. So some people still got it after midnight. But yeah, from 2 p.m. Well, actually 2:31 I got my first sale, and 12:12 is when I got my last sale. And I made almost like $10,000 within those 10 hours.
I,
So you can't be scared to, give, even if you're going to make a little, you want to be able to give back and also give people opportunity to try your products, just anything, because that's going to be something you never know, you can gain that client forever. So it doesn't become a, and then really it doesn't become a loss in the end, because I know a lot of people are always scared about losing money, but you have to build that clientele base. The money is going to come. Don't focus so much on the money.
well, and to, like you're new. Like no, I mean, well, I mean, we're new. We're new. No one knows us. So like, and you know how you was getting away. I took that same energy and did things as well, far as giving back or whatever. You know, to put my name out there or whatever. But I do want to ask you this, and I don't even want you to like give out too much because you don't really necessarily have to. But you did put a teaser out on your Instagram, well, all your social media platforms about a project you are in the works in, or that you just wrapped up doing. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know. I don't know what you want to say about it, but it's on social media, so we definitely know you got some kind of project in the works.
I do.
Anything you want to say about it?
Just stay tuned. Stay tuned first. Stay tuned. Stay.
Okay. Well, it's been real, Cora. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you, Soleil. I appreciate everyone for tuning in today.
Oh,
I'm
one more thing. Just for recording purposes, can you plug your social media information?
to pin it.
No, just say it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Here's my business card. This is my phone number, 229-460-7876. My Facebook is Color Me Cora. Color Color me Cora Cora, and then my Instagram is Color Me Cora Hair. My website is just colormecora.com. You can contact me um on my cell phone through text only, Monday through Sunday from noon to 7.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome, David. Thanks for having me.
Welcome. Bye.
Bye.